PPPC held a protest walk today. The neighbors of a woman who was taken to court for stealing her spouse's money to buy chicken says she is constantly abused. Orphanage holds fundraising barbecue. Brazil gold heist. Gunman steals gold worth $30 million from São Paulo's airport. Europe's heatwave smashes records on the continent. Greetings and welcome to this edition of Headline News Update. I am Bibi Bacchus. Thank you for joining us. The Shaheed Boys and Girls Orphanage have to raise millions of dollars to feed, house and clothe the dozens of children who reside at those residential facilities. Tomorrow they will host a fundraising barbecue. The event will take place at the Shaheed Boys Orphanage on Alexander Street, Kitty, and at the Girls Orphanage at Lot 8 Oleander Gardens, East Coast Demerara. Both of the events take place from 12 noon. Please remember that these orphan children belong to all of us and depend on our goodwill to survive. Last Friday, we reported on Leah Cadogan, who was taken to court for the theft of her spouse's money and cell phone. Today, Esther Sobers spoke with the neighbors and filed this report.
On July 19th, 42-year-old Leah Cadogan was taken to court by her common-law husband Angela Loop for stealing her common-law's husband money to buy chicken. Cadogan pleaded guilty. However, Loop had a change of heart and asked the court for the case to be dismissed. One may think that the couple would mend the relationship and would live in peace and love, but that was not so. A visit was made by Headline News to Cadogan's neighborhood in Lodge, and an unexpected revelation was echoed by the woman's neighbors. They say they are in fear for her safety. Several of the residents spoke, but they were reluctant to reveal their identities on camera, so they spoke off camera. They said that after the woman returned home from court, she was beaten mercilessly by her common-law husband.
As a woman, I felt it the morning for her, the way how he beat her. And the thing what bothered me, he go to the station, he locks her up, brings her home, and the next day he beats her like a snail on the road. She rolling up on the road and he beating she, people then shout out. And when the sister done, she throw pepper in her face. She beat you up and she run to the station and say, the girl Mark, she is not fair as a woman.
The neighbor claimed that she called the police to intervene, but Cadogan refused to cooperate with police officers. Another resident further noted that Cadogan lived most of her life overseas before returning home to Guyana, and she has no immediate family members living in Guyana to render her assistance, which could be the reason that she remains in an abusive relationship. This, they fear, might lead to her death.
It's not the first and not the second time. It's something that continually goes on. And somebody got to intervene because it's going to be a murder over there. Very soon, there's going to be a murder over there. And the police then got to intervene.
Many persons who didn't want to speak on camera spoke of Cadogan receiving a broken leg and lacerations to her body.
I think one of these days he would kill her. Because the way how he beat her that day out there, I feel he would kill her.
Headline News was unable to locate Cadogan. In Guyana, many women have lost their lives in domestic violent matters. If you or someone you know that is being abused, call the Help and Shelter, a 24-hour hotline at 227-3454. For Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. Coming up after the break, PPPC held a protest walk today and Digital to hold free summer computer training camp.
The Ghana Elections Commission will commence house-to-house registration in your area soon. You must register if you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or registration. 14 years and older by the 31st of October 2019, a citizen of a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for a period of no less than 1 year preceding the qualifying date. If you were previously registered, you will need to register again. Look out for GCOM. Make it your responsibility to get registered. For more information, contact GCOM on 225-0277-9 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy. Contact the nearest GCOM registration office or visit our website www.gcom.org.gy.
Wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have so much waste to dispose of in the landfill? Well, composting can help us reduce the waste we dispose of by turning our organic waste into compost, which can be used to improve the quality of our soil.
Composting is very simple and convenient. You can compost using organic waste such as vegetable skins,
or fallen leaves and cut grass and put this in a composting bin or pile.
Compost can help your garden grow healthy plants while reducing your volume of waste. It's a really good way to keep our communities clean and healthy.
So, let's all start composting our waste.
Find out how easy it is. Call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.gy. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
Apostle Wade Ridley, founder of Restoration and Life Ministries, invites you to our 12th anniversary celebration taking place at the sanctuary located at 3864, 3865 Caneview Avenue, South Rhinebelt Gardens, between David Rose and Green Hart Streets. Featuring our guest speaker, Apostle Claude Brooks. Come and enjoy music, dance. It's taking place Sunday, July 28th at 4 p.m. It's Restoration and Life Ministries' 12th anniversary celebration. All are welcome.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Welcome back. Digicel Guyana is giving back to the community of Kingston. Children ages 5 to 12 will be attending an all-expense-paid summer camp at Global Technology. This program will run from August 6th to August 20th. Digicel has been operating in Guyana for over the past 12 years and has often contributed to youth and youth development. Founder of Kingston Football Development Academy, Mr. Junior Forrester, will transport the children. The children are all excited about the summer camp. After a protest walk today, Manzoor Nadir lashed out at the Granger administration, taking particular aim at Attorney General Basil Williams. Esther Sobers reports.
Has to continue, it has to be intensified and extended as long as the government refuses to obey the Constitution. And so the protest has to continue, be intensified and extended throughout the entire country.
After a walk of protest today from the office of the opposition on Church Street to Freedom House on Robb Street, parliamentary member Manzoor Nadir said the PPP will not relent from its picketing until elections are called.
The important thing is having general and regional elections within the time frame that the Constitution provides, that is 3 months since the passage of a valid no confidence motion.
Nadir said he is of the opinion that the time for elections have already expired.
So in my view, already that time has expired, the 31st of March. So we have gone through the process, we're accepting what the CCJ says. The time started rolling since June the 18th.
The businessman said he is not aware of where the talks are between President Granger and opposition leader Bharat Jagdeo.
I am not privy to that. I am as informed as the general public is with respect to what is happening between the leader of the opposition and His Excellency President Granger.
Asked if the PPP is considering any extension of the life of the Parliament, according to the wishes of Attorney General Basil Williams, Nadir said this.
Basil is the biggest comic I've ever seen in politics. And that's what I have to say, nothing else about him.
For Headline News, Esther Sobers.
Thanks, Esther. And breaking news, President David Granger accepts Barry Jagdeo's nominee as new GCOM chairperson. Just moments ago this afternoon, the opposition leader met with President David Granger as they continued the hammering out process. Justice Claudette Singh was selected from a new list that the former president submitted. As a former director of public prosecution in 2014, President Donald Ramatar appointed Justice Singh as the legal advisor for the Guyana Police Force. The first issues on Justice Singh's agenda would most likely be the review of house-to-house registration and fixing up the earliest date for the elections, a date that will be suggested to the president. When we return, Brazil gold heist. Gunmen steals gold worth $30 million from São Paulo airport, and Europe heatwaves smashes records on the continent.
Are you kidding me? Really? So wrong. That is not what we were taught at the Green Generation Guyana camp.
Is this the correct way to do it? Drivers, you have two options that you can use. First, you can temporarily put your empty plastic bottles in the trunk of your vehicle or on the ground on the passenger side next to you. Or secondly, place them in the nearest garbage bin you see. We need you to play your part in helping us keep the environment clean and healthy. A message from the Ministry of Communities, Green Generation Guyana Sanitation Program. For more information, please contact us on 592-227-2605, or you may find us on the World Wide Web at www.moc.gov.gy.
Welcome to Kissoon's Furniture. Find everything you need for your home and more under one roof in our newly decorated showroom. Our locally crafted furniture has been perfected over the last 60 years. From our hands to your home, we also bring to you our newly introduced lines of imported furniture and sleep center, where you can find a wide range of beds and mattresses. Kissoon's Furniture, furnishing homes for over 60 years.
Apostle Wade Ridley, founder of Restoration and Life Ministries, invites you to our 12th anniversary celebration taking place at the sanctuary located at 3864, 3865 Caneview Avenue, South Rheinfeldt Gardens, between David Rose and Green Hart Streets. Featuring our guest speaker, Apostle Claude Brooks. Come and enjoy music, dance. It's taking place Sunday, July 28th at 4 p.m. It's Restoration and Life Ministries' 12th anniversary celebration. All are welcome.
The Guyana Elections Commission will commence house-to-house registration in your area soon. You must register if you are a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or registration. 14 years and older by the 31st of October 2019, a citizen of a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for a period of no less than 1 year preceding the qualifying date. If you were previously registered, you will need to register again. Look out for GCOM. Make it your responsibility to get registered. For more information, contact GCOM on 225-0277-9 or 223-9653. Email pro@gcom.org.gy. Contact the nearest GCOM registration office or visit our website www.gcom.org.gy.
Welcome back. And now for news from the region. U.S. officials have accused Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his allies of profiting from a food subsidy scheme as the country suffers acute shortages. The U.S. imposed sanctions on 10 people, including Mr. Maduro's 3 stepsons. Mr. Maduro called the measures a sign of desperation by the Gringo Empire. Always Venezuela has faced chronic shortages of food and medicine as a result of years-long political and economic crisis, and a large number of people say they do not have access to enough food. Gunmen in Brazil have stolen 750 kilograms of gold, estimated to be worth at least $30 million. The suspects entered Guarulhos Airport in São Paulo, dressed as police officers, and took the gold, which had been destined for New York and Zurich. 2 airport workers were taken hostages, according to the police. Some reports suggested that the suspects may have kidnapped the family of a senior employee on Wednesday to gain inside information about the cargo. And finally, a heatwave has sent temperatures soaring across Europe, breaking records in France, Britain, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Al Jazeera's Nedam Beba reports.
Enjoying the heat in Paris, the water fountains by the Eiffel Tower are a popular place for those trying to stay cool, as a red alert was issued for northern France, and the capital reached an all-time national record of 41.6 Celsius. While French media reports suggest 5 deaths might have been linked to the current heatwave. On Wednesday, Belgium, Germany and the Netherlands all recorded their highest ever temperatures, and they did it again on Thursday, all topping 40 degrees Celsius. While some in the Belgian capital Brussels are making the most of it, it's led to a so-called code red being issued for the first time.
We are observing the weather since 1833, so nearly 200 years, and we never experienced this kind of temperatures.
Over in Britain, as temperatures soared, activists in London staged a small protest outside this building housing media outlets, demanding they concentrate less on images of fun in the sun and more on explaining the extreme weather.
We can't talk about a hottest day on record with headlines like "What a Scorcher" without looking into why is it the hottest day on record and what does that mean for humanity? What does that mean in the next 10, 20, 30 years for our being able to eat, for food, for particularly for people in developing countries who this is affecting right now.
But Al Jazeera had no difficulty finding people who are concerned about what's driving the increasingly common heat waves.
People start realizing that things are changing and quite quickly in the climate, and so is the moment just to change something before it's too late.
This is something that makes our planet less comfortable to live on, so we have to think about how to stop it so that also our children can still survive on this planet.
Most people here in Britain welcome a bit of sunshine, but throw in the humidity, and on a day like this, the priority for lots of people is actually staying in the shade. More broadly, more and more are starting to draw the line between Europe's extreme summers and the climate crisis. The UK government's Advisory Committee on Climate Change has warned the country's not prepared for the extremes that global warming's expected to bring. Here, the current heat waves prompted health warnings and brought trains to a standstill in some parts. And in southern Europe, this was Greece on Wednesday, a series of wildfires are a reminder of conditions that many are calling the new normal. And while those conditions have their upsides, they bring their own dangers. Nadeem Barber, Al Jazeera, London.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast. all for this edition of Channel 2 Headline News Update. Tune in on Monday at 7 p.m. for another episode. Be sure to like and follow us on Facebook and YouTube, or you can visit our website at headlinenewsguyana.com for more news. Until then, take care.